Hi y'all, how you doing today? I don't know. I can see the smoke coming that way, but I don't see it up there. But that's okay because it works great. I'm just sitting here another day of what the hell am I doing? Or am I supposed to be normal? Maybe I am normal, who knows? But I realize that there are so many strokes that people could have, and they seem that they are all different. There are some people that have had strokes and they can't walk, they can't move their hands, they can't talk. It just really blows my mind that how does this happen? I remember when my great grandfather had strokes and he was left out to be laid out. He couldn't talk, but he could watch and look at everything and see things, and he knew, well, I think he knew what was going on, but he couldn't talk and he couldn't move his hands and arms, legs. Yeah. And I never understood how that happened. My parents never said anything about that. Didn't tell me that it is possible that any of you could have strokes. But actually, it could be a heart attack. It can be just about any other sickness that people are getting. And it amazes me that when you have strokes, that you have friends, and I really hate to say family, because if they all checked out and quit dealing with you, what do you do at that point? I guess you move on and say, whatever was before is gone and bye-bye. And now it's today, and here I am. I still wonder what the hell has happened to me, but that's okay. I'll never figure out what happened. Not yet, anyways. But it's okay. I just hope that my other, I hate to say so-called family that checked out and have become total assholes that don't understand what happened to strokes, which can happen to their family. It's possible. And it surprises me that, and I've probably said this before because I forget that I said things or I've done things, and poof, here we are with another story. And what? We've already said that? Yikes. Well, that's what strokes do to you. But that's okay. I can't remember what I was going on that message. I guess it was from the family that I used to have. I'm glad that they are gone now. And if any of them start having strokes down the road, I hope to God they take care of their other family and deal with them. But I kind of understand that if any of my family beyond me start having strokes, then those family members that understand that you've had strokes, then they say, I'm not interested in that. I don't need that. I'm moving on because I have other family that is still working and being normal and never had strokes. Good luck. Because I know that in me, it tells me that I know I had a family. I know I had friends. And when I had those strokes, I guess that all of the family and friends just checked out and quit dealing with anything. And that's okay. You get what you get down the road. And, I think I said something about family that, if somebody called me and said, oh, cousin or uncle or whatever had strokes and you should call them and see how they're doing. No thanks. I have nothing to say to any of them. From the past, ugh. And it really drives me crazy that I guess I have a sister that had a heart attack. I can't remember when, but in a couple of years, a year, I don't know. And then I guess she had a mini heart attack and she thinks that everything's okay and that she's ready to get out of the hospital and she has to go to work and she has to do this and do that. And it's like, wow, apparently that's exactly what I thought when I first had my first strokes. And I hurried up fast. Okay, my husband told me this. I don't really remember it. And I've seen the pictures, and what a dumbass I was. I had some strokes and was totally, I don't even know who I am, where I am, what's going on, who am I, what do I do? And it's taken almost 7 years, which 7 years and a few more months or a few more weeks is going to be my 7th year anniversary of Stroke World. And now, 2-3 months, I woke up and said, what the hell has happened? Okay, I understand it. My family said that I had strokes, and they've decided that, oh, he had strokes, so he can't help us, so we need to move on and find other help. Good luck. And I don't mean to feel angry because I'm not angry about it. I think I was a few months ago, but now I just don't give a shit. But I want to tell about it. That yes, I had a great family. And then I had strokes. And then that family and friends disappeared. Now, yes, I still talk to a couple friends in Kansas City, Missouri. That I have known them for a long, long time. And the two of those ladies still contact me. They still talk to me to see how I'm doing and what's going on. And they let me know what's doing with them. And that's wonderful. And I am so happy for that. I'm the oldest child, number one of the oldest in my family. And it surprises me that they all just checked out. And when they start having the problems, whether it's strokes or whatever, heart attack, whatever makes them awful, I don't really care. Don't even want to know. Because I realized they didn't really care about how I am, what happened to me. Oh, well. That sounds very negative, and I don't want to sound negative because, hey, I'm having a pretty good day. Kind of lonely and confused, and that's normal. I understand all of that. That makes sense. But it's interesting that I've made a couple friends from across the country that I talk to, and that just makes me very happy that I may say some of the things that are batshit crazy, but I know that I only talk about me, not you. I understand you have problems, and I hear about it, and I try to understand it better. But when my craziness goes whack, sort of like I'm ready to check out, I don't know if anybody has lived forever. It's part of the plan. You live, you try to do the best you can do, and then you die. There's nothing more. So you do the best that you can do. And I've tried to do it But, when you're stuck alone, that you don't really get to see very many people. But hey, I do know that if my husband tells me that he's met somebody through his job that he finds out that they're really messed up, they need help, or they need something, and I realize that, hey, there's something I can give that can help them. Isn't that what's supposed to happen? You try to help people. You don't try to run away from people. And if they get sick, you try to figure out why did they get sick and how does that work on them? And how can I make them feel better or happy? And I know there's some people that maybe they have the same problems, that they just got batshit crazy and they don't want to talk or deal or anything. But they realize they've been screwed up and they remember, but they still don't want any help. And I think, oh my gosh, okay, I had strokes. I don't remember how it happened or what has actually happened. But I just wonder, what the hell happened that my family and friends checked out? Because, I have a large family. And I have one sister that I hear from here and there. And chances are I probably won't hear from her again because I've pissed her off because I felt bad she had a mini stroke. And I don't know. I don't understand what's going on with her now. And I've just stopped wanting to know because I just don't care. If you get sick and it makes you angry and mean, yeah, there's something wrong and you need real help. But hey, I've had strokes and I can't hear how bad your life is shitty and you don't try to make it better. That's where I have a problem. Here I am. Had those strokes, smoke lots of dope, stay alone, 2 dogs and cats, my fish and bird that make a lot of noise that until they sleep, and then you can't play with an animal if they're asleep. They don't like it. But that's okay. You all have a great day. Have a beautiful day. And I know today is cloudy and I guess supposed to rain. I guess it did rain a little bit this morning, but I didn't see it. I just saw the wet floor outside. But in Southern California, and it's like 78 degrees today, sometime around 2 o'clock this afternoon to 5 o'clock this afternoon, and then it starts getting colder. Wow, I think it's time to move again to where it stays comfortable year round with no snow. And I'm glad I don't have snow, but hey, y'all have a great day. I'm thinking about myself and I'm batshit crazy, but you know what? At least it's a good thing. I'm not trying to hurt anybody and I don't want to cause problems. Okay, there's a couple people that I know in my past years and years and thousands years ago that I found out they were real idiots, and don't be around with them and don't try to understand them because wow. And those people are still there. I don't deal with them, don't want them. And I guess when my family and friends that checked out decided that that's what they needed, bye-bye. You all have a great day. And, I hope I don't sound really angry because I'm not angry at all. I understand it all. And I'm doing good. And I'll just keep on smoking my reefer and look at the walls. What a beautiful day. See you around.